Well, from ABCs to long division, parents across the country have been taking on the teacher role as their little ones continue to use their homes as classrooms. And if you are finding yourself looking for some educational resources, I'm delighted to say that our gadget expert, Colin Baker, is here to help this morning. Good morning, Colin.
Good morning.
Anything to make the homeschooling or emergency education.
I got a tiny headache when you said that.
I know, you had a flashback. I know.
Any challenges for you at home?
Everything is a challenge at the moment. And one of the biggest things that parents gave feedback on, certainly within our school, was the amount of printing that was required during the first lockdown. And this is basically what people are going to need in their homes for a lot of the activities that are being set
for
the kids.
Ink per gram is more expensive than gold.
I'm not surprised at that.
It is something of a scam in our industry. And I'm sure HP are probably gunning for me now. But you know, the idea of spending €30 on a cartridge in which there's about 10 millilitres of ink. So there's a big change in the last couple of years, kind of compelled by the move to being more eco-friendly, and that compulsion being on brands as well, and on schools and users. This is what's called an EcoTank printer. Now, inkjet printers have come on in leaps and bounds in the last 10 years. So you've got Wi-Fi now. So this is really easy to set up, not like your one you were telling me about. You turn it on, you look for your wireless network. It's like connecting your iPhone to your Wi-Fi. It's very easy to set up on Wi-Fi. So you can print from any laptop or computer in the house, any device, and the quality of the print is excellent.
So if you're using lots of different devices throughout the home, all can use one printer?
Yes, which that's not that unusual. You can get most printers now can be bought like that. The difference here is instead of using these tiny cartridges, see those bottles at the end?
Yes.
And see the tanks in the front of the printer. I don't know if you can just see the windows in the front of the printer there. So they're actually tanks, refillable tanks. So instead of using cartridges, you fill up those tanks with ink. And the bottles have about 70 millilitres each, for each colour, including black. So it's exponentially cheaper. So instead of getting maybe 200 sheets out of one cartridge, you're getting 12,000 sheets out of one refill.
But this printer is €300. That's expensive, is it not, for a printer?
But work it out if you're printing more than 10 or 15 sheets a week. It's exponentially cheaper to run, and you'll save that extra, say you buy a €99 cheap printer whose cartridges are 30 quid each. And you spend an extra 200 quid here. You're saving an enormous amount. That'll pay for itself for some people in a couple of months. That's how quickly the payback comes. Plus, you're talking, if you are into being eco-friendly, the idea of not throwing out cartridges or having them recycled, this is a whole lot more eco-friendly, just filling up with bottles of ink a whole lot less often. 12,000 sheets versus maybe 200. So big change there, and what I'm delighted to see from an ethical point of view. And obviously great for homeschooling, because there is a whole lot more printing going on. And cartridges are out. There's so many cartridges that are actually out of stock globally at the moment. So printers are becoming defunct. So great solution.
iPads, and this one is great because it's kind of childproof, is it?
It's heavy duty. This is actually, these were formerly about €800 or €900 for the corporate market, for the professional industrial market. It's a Windows 8.5-inch tablet. So it's running Windows like a regular laptop, but it's heavier duty. So it's mil-spec or military spec. So toughened glass, rubberized corners, I suppose water and dust resistant. So much more robust type of tablet. So
you can spill a drink over it, it's okay?
Well, it's certainly a lot more okay than your laptop will be. They don't like to say waterproof or go diving or swimming with it or take it in the bath, but it's an awful lot more resilient than most normal tablets. It's also Windows as opposed to Android or iPad, so it's a tablet, but it also is a fully fledged computer.
So will things like your Google's, I don't use the Google, we do use the CISO, Apple, all that stuff
It's a computer. It's a Windows computer. So no matter what you try to use, it's going to work on Windows.
It's compatible with everything.
And tablets can sometimes be restrictive. This isn't. It's $299. It does come with that dock as well, which is nice. So when you lob it into that dock, you can connect that permanently to power, permanently to a monitor like this or a TV screen, and as soon as you put it in, what's up here displays on the TV screen. So a lot of people are using it almost as desktops because you have USB here as well, so you can plug a keyboard and a mouse in. So if you think the screen is a bit small, it's grand for portable use, but then you plug it into the TV or a monitor when you get home.
Nice.
So really
I like
cool
it.
solution.
Why do we need a scratch-proof pad?
This is not a scratch-proof pad,
What is it?
But it's a very simple product. I really like simple gadgets. This is literally just a to-do list. It's a scratch pad, a jotter.
Sorry.
All it is, and people listen, does it store things? Does it have Bluetooth? It doesn't have anything. It is literally just
Is it an Etch-a-Sketch?
a pad, like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch.
But this button here clears the screen. There you go. And you can write and draw or design on the screen there. I find it fantastic for to-do lists on the fridge. So instead of using paper and turfing it out, this is just write down your few to-dos, the things you want to do today, little tasks, hit delete at the end and it's gone. There is no storage, no SD card, no Bluetooth. You can't link it to a phone. It's €29. It's a really simple jotter type device.
And kids might just like the novelty of that.
Yeah, well, it might make it slightly more enticing to actually use this type of thing.
Now, something that I think should be issued to every mother in the country, the noise cancelling headphones.
Oh, that's
I need these immediately to drown
It's kind of a comical one.
The mommy. Yep.
The floor manager was saying, could he use it to drown out the presenter's voices, which I thought was very rude. But effectively, these are very decent Bluetooth, so wireless headphones that are on the ear. Quality is good, but what's more important is it has total noise cancelling. So you press a button on the side and it cancels out the noise.
You can't hear children.
Noise. We did headphones before where you can hear everything around you, for cycling and that. These are the ones where you can't.
Even if nothing's playing, you can't hear anything, or you have...
Even if nothing's playing, it's blocking out noise as well.
Oh my God.
So what it's actually, I won't get into the techno, I was going to get all geeky
that's
about
all I need to know is...
It's cancelling the noise.
Oh my God.
And of course it's great for maybe parents who do want a bit of peace and quiet and a little bit of music and not hear anything that's going on around them. Close their eyes.
Absolute gift. Twinkle website helping out parents as well.
Resources for parents. I did quite a bit of research in the last couple of weeks on what parents need and what kids need to be engaged at home. Twinkle is a great Irish success story. It's there since 2010. There's thousands of worksheets, games, quizzes, all based around what's practiced and studied and set on the curriculum in Ireland. So brilliant idea. It's €5 to €10 a month. They're doing a free for January.
They did that last time as well. It was brilliant.
Really like it. A lot of free stuff. There's an awful lot of catches. This is inexpensive, but they have a huge amount of resources there.
Very useful. And handwriting practice.
This is something that's close to my heart because I used to be a great handwriter and then it fell apart because I've been using keyboards for the last 20 years. So I think it's a dying art, and I think, I don't know how much of it is done in schools, but this is your classic handwriting practice. And all you do is, it's a free website, so you got to watch out for the ads because free stuff has ads all over it. You click in and you can generate your own worksheets for kids with your own title, your own text on screen, and it has that arrow, the arrow of how you should handwrite, and it'll do joint up handwriting as well. So I did printed out a worksheet earlier on there.
Penmanship.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thanks.
Great, loads of help for harassed parents. Thank you very much for that.
And if people need, I've put these all up on the website at backfromthefuture.ie. So if you need more information on that, off you go. And
also check out our Facebook page as well because we have a fantastic giveaway, so it's well worth
all the
checking
stuff being given away.
Amazing prizes. Now, coming up next, it is going to be time for a quick costume change for me as I will be put to the test with a morning workout sure to wake me up, as if the past 2.5 hours wasn't enough. We shall see you shortly.